The Decompose into Objects and Split hierarchy tools help make imported files, particularly DXF formats, manageable. They also make possible geometry extractions from complicated Boolean operations and restore object hierarchies to their original separated state. First, drag CAD1 to the grid. This is a DXF file created in a CAD program. Notice how the layers from the CAD program are represented as a hierarchy. Now drag CAD2 to the grid. This is the same geometry, but with no layers. It loads as a one-piece object. Using the Decompose into Objects tool on the CAD2 object will result in each element becoming arranged in a hierarchy. This hierarchy can be further broken down to individual objects with a click on the Split Hierarchy tool. Each element is now its own separate object. Since CAD1 is already in a hierarchy assembly, due to the layers, we can directly use the Split Hierarchy tool to break each layer into a separate object. Notice that in this case, the ball bearings are still a group. Using the Decompose into Objects tool on the ball bearings will convert them to a hierarchy arrangement, which can then be further broken down with the Split Hierarchy tool. Both files are now in the same state. These tools can be used on native true space geometry in much the same way as just demonstrated on imported files. Let's clear the scene for a simple demonstration. Load the Goblet 4 object to the grid. We will now use the tools to fill the goblet with a liquid that exactly matches the inside of the cup. We will first create a cube that intersects the cup portion of the goblet. Next, we will create a second copy of the goblet and subtract it from the cube. Now we use the Decompose into Objects tool on what is left of the cube. After using the Split Hierarchy tool, we delete the outer shell. We are left with a shape for the liquid that exactly matches the inside of the goblet. Let's clear the scene. Load beads 2 to the grid. This is a set of beads that have been Boolean added together. So long as the Boolean operation involves non-intersecting geometry, this operation is reversible at any time with these tools. With a few clicks, the beads are once again individual objects. Now load beads 3 to the grid. This set of beads is combined into a complicated hierarchy that is difficult to navigate through. If we want to start over, we can either march through the hierarchy and unglue it piece by piece, or simply click on the Split Hierarchy tool directly and undo just the current selection. Or the whole thing in one shot. The beads are now individual objects ready to be recombined into a new hierarchy.